discipline. Let's talk about that word, because I got excited when I heard about the Slenderize program. Many people didn't know that for 20 years, I was a reflection of our culture. I was one of those yo-yo dieters. I would lose some weight, do everything I could to keep it off, and then it would start coming back, and then I gained more than what I lost initially. I've done it dozens of times. By my 40th birthday, I'd blown up to a size 14. And I had actually reserved in my mind that I was just going to be a schlub forever until I was introduced to Major Discipline, the Slenderize program, and I thought maybe, just maybe, this will work for me. I was in complete denial that I was a food addict. What got me over that hump was the clinical trial. I thought, wow, a lot of different people from all different places have had amazing results. Now let me say that the average weight loss of our clinical trial for women was a half a pound a day. Men, 2/3 of a pound per day for the first 28 days. Your results may vary. We've read you the disclaimer. You've seen that it's worked for me and Chris. But what makes this so special? What makes this so different? As you can see, pictures are worth thousands and thousands of words. But the heart of what makes this so unique is the Slenderex and the Accelerate, the drops, the secret sauce, whatever it is that you would like to call them, the Major Discipline. Well, let's first talk about Slenderex. It's a clear liquid that you put underneath your tongue and it helps you curb your appetite. It also helps curb cravings, and that's what I desperately needed. But that's what flushes the fat right out of your body. Now, it's homeopathic, and I really liked that when I heard it, but I wanted something to work so badly, it didn't really matter to me. But then I found out it was actually good for me. The other thing I want to share with you is that this product has no hormones. I'm a woman in her 40s. The last thing I want in my life is hormones. So this is hormone-free. It's proprietary and it's unique to us. So no, this truly isn't like anything else that you've ever seen, and it is revolutionary, and Slenderize is so excited to bring it to you. Now let's talk about the other bottle, the Accelerate. That's what makes you feel so good. It's full of biotin and B12. It gives you that youthful energy without the spikes and the falls. But it's also brain food. It optimizes your metabolism. It aids in your digestion, your liver function. But most importantly, and I'm going to say it again, it gives you that youthful energy that I never found with any diet that I ever tried. This isn't a diet. This is a lifestyle change. This is getting your life back. And the last point I'd like to make about Slenderex and Accelerate, I wasn't hangry anymore. You heard me, hangry. I was hungry and angry every time I went on a diet. So this helped even me out and reduce the stress I was putting my body under for 20+ years being a career yo-yo dieter. Now let's talk about the program, because some of you are just going to be customers, and that's great. Some of you are going to want a wholesale account because you're about to see how this evolves. Please take before pictures. No one wants to take before pictures. I didn't want to take before pictures, but your before picture is what helps you with your story. Take those measurements, because I got more excited about the 8 dress sizes that I lost, far more than the pounds. All right, you're going to take the Slenderex 10 minutes before you eat your 3 largest meals. You heard me, the clear drops under your tongue 10 minutes before your 3 largest meals. Hold them under your tongue for at least 10 seconds, and then swallow. And it tastes kind of like chewing gum. Then you're going to take the Accelerate with your meal. So when you start, after the 10 minutes, however you choose to do that. Now you're going to eat real food, and you're going to drink pure, clean water. This is what makes this not a diet. There's no pre-packaged things to mix out and the food that tastes like cardboard that my mom used to get through mail order for all the diet things I did with her. No, this is eating real food and drinking clean water. Your body's going to thank you for it. All right, we want you to shop off of our approved foods list. With your Slenderex and Accelerate in the box with your Slenderex comes an approved foods list, an entire program start to finish. Keep that brochure with you, keep it in your purse. You'll be shocked how many foods are on that approved foods list. It really was a breath of relief when I saw that there were things on there that I actually liked and would be eating anyway. Cheating can cost you 3 days. Just like anything, use common sense. Stay away from the sugar, stay away from the carbs and all the processed foods. But what I couldn't believe, being a former food addict, was that the Slenderex and the Accelerate I didn't think about food all the time. I didn't have those crazy cravings. I didn't do those crazy sugar binges like I used to do. Find a friend to do this with. We find people that have accountability partners have far greater results. And now we're going to talk about the additional supplements, because the supplements were a crucial aspect in our clinical trial. Now, during our clinical trial, folks were divided into 3 control groups. The first group ate a 1,250 calorie diet per day, drank clean water, and they had fake drops. Well, they got discouraged because after about 2 weeks, they flatlined on their fat loss. Group B, or Group 2, they had the real SlenderX, and they ate a 1,250 calorie per day diet. They drank good clean water. They had a 50% fat loss increase over Group A, because some of you are thinking, and I know what you're thinking, if I only ate 1,250 calories per day, I'd lose weight anyway. Wrong. Your body would start compensating for that because you'd start slowly going into that metabolic state, and your food would be stuffing things away in your fat cells because it didn't know where its next meal was coming from. Then there was Group C. Group C did our Nutrify supplements. They did some meal replacements with our Pure Nourish. They did the SlenderX and the Accelerate. They stayed on their 1,250 calorie per day plan. They drank good clean water, and they lost 3 times more fat than everybody else. So my question to you is, would you rather lose weight fast or slow? But within Group C, there were people like me. People that were sugar addicts. People that drank coffee all day. Some people were addicted to soda. Well, they started having these caffeine pangs and energy whatevers, and they had all these issues garbled up inside of them. And so it was the wise decision of Miss Deanna Latson and Dr. Hurt that said, let's give them some Rejuvenex. That'll curb their appetite for those energy spike, boost, caffeine highs that they're addicted to. Well, the people that also took the Rejuvenex, well, they had greater results than everybody combined. And so that's what I want to share with you. What was in those additional supplements and what makes them so great? So now we're going to talk about Nutrify, the additional supplements. What makes them work so well? Well, let's start with our vitamins and minerals. We call them optimals. And it's 47 different vitamins and minerals that help balance out, even out your health. What I saw was that it helped curb my cravings. And then there's Restorix. I can't say enough about Restorix. That's the detox. See, I didn't know that all of my fat cells were like fat suitcases. And as they were opening up and releasing that fat, which is a great thing, they were also releasing all kinds of toxins that had been trapped in my body. So, thanks to Restorix, the activated zeolite from Austria, and everything within that process. It was like a million little micro scrubbers going through every cell of my body, detoxing and cleaning them out. I absolutely love Restorix. Then there's the Omega Q. I had no idea that you needed to have healthy fat to get rid of the gross blubbery fat. So our Omega Q blend is phenomenal, and that's also part of the clinical pack. And then there's the Rejuvenex. Rejuvenex. Some people call it lightning in a bottle. Some people I've heard refer to it as, holy cow, what's in that stuff? All I know, in our household, my family calls that happy wife, happy life pills. Just helps me feel great all day. It's a blend of super fruits, and it is turbocharged with nutrition, and you just feel good all day long. You get that gentle energy boost without the spike and without the fall. I know that Rejuvenex, as well as all of the other Nutrify products, will be in our life, in our household, for years and years and years to come. Now let's talk about Pure Nourish. No, we're not a shake deal, but some people enjoy meal replacements. Well, our Pure Nourish is phenomenal. It can be a healthy snack or a healthy meal replacement. No GMOs, no hormones, no soy, no dairy. It is gluten-free, and it tastes good too. Imagine that. So now I'm a big fan of Pure Nourish. So all of this put together encompasses our clinical trial pack. And as we showed you through our clinical trial, well, the question you need to ask yourself one more time is, would you rather lose your fat fast or slow? I think anybody that's being honest with themselves would never say they wanted this to be a slow, arduous process. So let's get you on the fast track. Let's do the clinical trial pack, and I'll tell you, I sure am glad that I did.